Hello my beautiful divine seekers, it's time to do an April energy reading update to see what we're dealing with in April, to see where we are going, especially regarding our ascension path. So I have tuned in already in the last week or so to see what's going on. This morning I tuned in with my spirit guides. So if you're interested to see what's going on in April, how you can be guided to be in your highest path and purpose, and specifically what you can do and how you can navigate this ascension process, stay tuned. Those who are new, thank you for coming and watching and spending time with me. Please subscribe and see how we like the content here. Those who've been with me for a while, love you guys. Thank you so much for being with me on this channel and going through all these crazy ascension journeys with me. We are all learning and evolving together. Now I am here. This is my beautiful father tree, and I used to do a lot of tarot readings here last year, those who know me from my Empress of Wands channel. So it's really, really beautiful. It's warm, spring is coming, and that's what this reading is about as well, about embracing the energies of spring. So let's get ready, let's go. So when I tuned in, I specifically asked my spirit guide, my Arcturian spirit guide, whose name is Elron, one of my six spirit guides, my personal team of spirit guides. He revealed himself a couple months ago. His name is Elron. He's an Arcturian guide because I am of Starseed origin, Pleiadian and Arcturian. So he's my Arcturian spirit guide. And as I found out recently, and I feel I can share this with you now, because we've known each other a little bit, we talk a lot about this Starseed stuff. You don't think I'm crazy anymore. You don't think you're crazy anymore. He is also a commander in the intergalactic Starfleet that is up there helping us ascend. Okay, so there is a lot of stuff going on that sounds like Star Wars. Please watch my video about imagination and truth and channeling, and then this will make a little sense, a little more sense, hopefully. Okay, so I still have kind of trouble talking about this because I know it sounds totally crazy, and a lot of you might still think, Natasha, I think you're exaggerating a little bit. All right, so please bear with me if I stumble on my words, but I feel I just want to share with you what I am experiencing, what I am going through. I want to tell you all of it and slowly come out with what's going on. So I do believe we have a galactic council and we have a galactic star fleet of higher dimensional beings who are there to help us. And my spirit guide is one of them. Okay, so he actually takes me up there so I can look down and see what's going on planet Earth. And this is what I did this morning. So what happened, I asked Elron, please guide me in my words and my message for April. So what I did was we went up to take a look at our beautiful Mother Gaia from above to see what's going on. And the first thing that he showed me was spring. So in the north part of the world where we are, it's spring. The seasons are changing. In the southern part, it's autumn. The seasons are changing. And in our ascension process, when Mother Gaia changes her seasons, it's a time of huge transformation. So there are these 2 points in the year where the transformation and the ascension process is like accelerated a lot. And we've already felt this. This already started with a spring equinox, which we had very recently. And I'm shown that now in April, this ascension process, this process of transformation, of opening, is accelerating. And he showed me how on the north part of the world, like the little flowers, they're coming out. They're emerging. They're breaking through the old crusts. And I'm seeing it in the garden. They're breaking through the crusts of the old bark and coming through. And that's what's happening with us as well. Okay, our inner soul, our soul consciousness, our spirit is what needs to come out of the crusts and layers of third dimensional heaviness that we have been living with. And it's fine, because we have been living in the third dimension and we are third dimensional beings, but we are in the process of changing to higher dimensional beings as the airplane shows us the dimensions above there. I'm in a flight path, so that might happen a few times. So I was shown that as the flowers of spring break through, it's like the heavy layers of the third dimension sometimes don't let us see further. We've been living with these layers of density all our life, in many, many lifetimes. And all we need to do is, the cracks are opening of the third dimension. We see the light streaming through, and all we need to do is we need to strive towards that light. And we need to be able to open up and let our soul shine through. And that's how he's showing me right now how the ascension process can be seen. Imagine a tree or a plant that has lots of bark and layers on it, and these die, the layers die in autumn, and then when something new breaks through in the springtime, it's like the fresh life coming through slowly, slowly, and then at some point the old bark or the old layers crack and fall off. That's how we are ascending. So our soul, our light energy, the lighter vibration, the higher dimensions within us that are inside of us, coming through the portal of our heart, through our body, through our light, are slowly starting to expand and crack those layers of third dimensional heaviness. And you're saying, well, what do I do? How do I do it? It's very easy. How to do it? How to do it is just strive towards the light. That's what I'm getting, strive towards the light. And you can do this by every single day in the little daily things. Doing things, taking action that makes you feel light and bright and happy and joyful, finding the joy in every moment, not only concentrating on the heavy layers, concentrating on the cracks of light that shine through and following that and expanding it. So let's say that you have been feeling heavy, you're in a bad relationship, you're in a heavy job, you're in a lot of debt and finance, and you see a little ray of light in the form of a beautiful person coming in, having a good conversation with you, or that you take 5 minutes to go for a walk in nature. So take those little pieces and expand them. Expand them. And by expanding them, you raise your vibration just a little bit more. And then a new opportunity will arise where you can find more joy, more lightness, and raise your vibration even more. And the synchronicities will follow where you can bring more light and more joy into your life, little by little. So it's the little steps. You don't have to do this huge, big life change all of a sudden, but it's like those little things accumulate, and at some point the whole thing cracks and falls off, right? So that's what you have to do in April. And in April it's going to be easy because the old crusts are breaking open. Mother Gaia, our Earth Mother, she's bringing forth her plants. The energy is of upward movement towards the light, okay? Of expansion. And I have a beautiful meditation which I got downloaded a couple months ago, and I have not brought it out yet. But you can do this basically too by visualizing every cell of your body and your mind and your spirit striving towards the light and expanding. Like, it's expansion. Because our light body has been confined by the crusts of 3D, okay? And just visualize your light body, your inner light, expanding, and bringing space in between the cells of your body. And that way you can slowly expand and throw off and dissolve those old layers. And this is what's happening. And if you're in Australia in the south, for autumn, it's the same, but the other way around. It's like you've been working very hard in the summer. Mother Gaia has been working hard to bring forth the harvest. And you can see it that way too. The harvest is the nourishment that strengthens you and that allows you to grow and bring out your light as well. So wherever you are, this applies. And I actually have a card which I forgot to bring, and it's a tarot card which shows spring and autumn, and that card was shown to me in my mind. And it's such a beautiful thing that I feel that the layers are falling off slowly, and you can be a part of it. You can really do it. And part of it is the old karma. So another thing that's so important is shining your light on the dark areas. Okay, I call it light work. I know there's shadow work, there's light work. I'm always drawn to the light work. Shining your light on something dispels the darkness. So if you have something heavy, if you have if you say, oh, I can never, be abundant, so I can take time to do what I love. Or if you say, I'm always in relationships that are kind of heavy, just look at that a little bit. Shine your light on it. Become aware of it. Just awareness. Without desperation or fear, just awareness of something already shines a light on it. And when you become aware of a negative cycle of something that's holding you down, and it's very easy to do that. You don't have to be like a super spiritual person or like a deep mystic to do this. If you say, there's no abundance in my life, I have a cycle of poverty, of lack of cash, of lack of stability. Write that down. My negative karmic cycle of lack of stability, right? Shine your light on it. Take this statement and do a little ritual to dispel that in whichever way you can, because we always have access to our karma. We always have access to our own Akashic record. I personally work in the Akashic records. This is the work that I do. This is the base work that I do every day with clients. I help them release their karma, and I know I am shown that you can do this for yourself. You don't need anybody to do this. You have to become aware of negative repeating patterns in your life. That is the karma. Identify it. Make a little ritual. Say, I'm using the springtime. I'm connecting to Mother Gaia. And you can go and look at this beautiful tree. Hug a tree. Go outside and just say it in your own words. There is no formula. Say, I hereby shine my light on. I see, I know, I'm aware of this negative cycle of lack of abundance, and I hereby dispel, I delete, I undo, I release this karma, this negative cycle now and forever, right? Do that. Do that a few times and just be open and meditate on it, and the knowledge will come to you. You will get more insight into whatever pattern that is. And then open yourself up to the positive karma. Call in the positive karma in the second part of your ritual. Call in the abundance. Call in the power. And be open, and you will be surprised to see the synchronicities, the opportunities that will open to you. Okay, so in April, it's all about throwing off the old crusts and the old karma. But you got to do a little bit of work. You got to do a little bit of work. It's not happening automatically. And also, what I am shown is, do not rely on others to save you or solve your life for you, because you can't do it on your own, and you have to do it on your own. You have to do your own work. So if ever you go to healers, people to help you, readers, they will give you the guidance so you can do your work. No one can actually, take the karma off you forever. This can happen at a 5th dimensional level, but you still have to go and do the work. Look for the light. Change your actions. Step out of your old cycles. Step out of, those negative habits that you have, the negative thought cycles. It's always a little bit of work that you have to do, and nobody can do this for you. All right? It's good to get help. It's good to, go and get your healing. But then know that you created everything that you have and where you're at. And only you have the power to truly uncreate it. Right? So I think it's a beautiful thing that now in April, there's a real opportunity to throw off that old karma. to really break through, to really make a shift. Like I have been shifting and changing my vibrational rate and everything at an incredible speed in the last few months. And I know it's going to accelerate even more. And now is the time where you can do that, no matter where you're at. I get a lot of questions, but how do I raise my vibration? How do I ascend? Like it's not a big secret of, you have to know this technique and, you have to like be in this mystery school. No, it's your everyday small action that is the key. Every single day, look for the crack of light. Look for that, what brings you joy. What is your bliss? What brings you happiness? What makes you feel like this? And follow that and expand that. And of course, meditation, right? Every single person or spiritual teacher or advisor nowadays that I look at, they say meditate. And this is given to me every time. You have to just take a little bit of time to go inward. And meditation is not like, you don't have to do any style of meditation. Do your meditation. If you go and hug a tree, hugging a tree, let me demonstrate. Come with me to the beautiful tree here. Come with me. This beautiful tree. One form of meditation can be just going to your favorite tree, hugging that tree. Just tuning in to that beautiful, strong, deep-rooted energy and asking the tree to connect with you, to connect you with Mother Gaia, our beautiful earth, to connect you with his wisdom, to calm you, to bring you peace, to bring you serenity, to help you calm your mind. If you don't have a calm mind, it's difficult to receive information, to receive downloads, to connect to your higher self. So if it's just hugging a tree 5 minutes every day, if that's your form of meditation, do that. If it's doing yoga, if it's walking meditation, if it's vipassana, if it's guided meditation, if you find on YouTube a guided meditation that you like, it doesn't matter. It's about taking time for yourself to tune in, to become aware of your soul, to become aware of your light, to find your light within, to make your light grow. And to bring that out. And then once you do that, you will start getting and receiving downloads. And I feel that as the cracks are opening and Mother Gaia has the cracks of her solid 3D crust opening and expanding her light from within, I feel that we're all really going to get some beautiful downloads in April. You can get downloads, it's very easy. I have not been psychic all my life. I wasn't born like this. My third eye chakra here, my third eye has not always been open. I had to work for it. I had to do my work. I had to seek and ask, and now it flows so easily. So if I can do it, you can do it. And receiving guidance from your spirit guides, from your angels, from your higher guides, from the earth, from the planets, from the skies, you can do it. And this month it's going to be easier because the veil, the crack, the concrete, the layers are going to burst open more and more. So I encourage you to do that in April. So I feel the April energies are beautiful. They're so beautiful. And it's going to be so easy for you to open up and connect and expand and raise your vibration rate. And that's all you need to do. That's all you need to do to be part of this ascension process, okay? All right, so I hope that has made sense to you. Please let me know how you are planning to open the cracks, let the light in. Tell me what your favorite meditation is, and I promise I am working on those guided meditations, those downloads, those beautiful downloads that I have received in the last few months. I've got a whole bunch of them now. There is just no time to do it. You've been keeping me so busy with all the readings and the Akashic Records clearing work. If it sounds interesting, check it out. I always have the link up there where you can see if you want to go deeper with me into this work. Okay, love you. Thank you so much, Cosmic Empress. Wishing you a beautiful, beautiful month of April. And bye for now.